I travelled across one of Europe's most expensive countries to see whether the experience is truly worth the insane prices. Over the next 3 episodes, I'll experience everything from local food to first class on Sweden's high-speed train. Welcome back to the channel. We're just arriving in a sunny Edinburgh at the moment. We're just actually about to head down to the terminals just now. Can anyone guess where we're off to? Correct, we are off to Sweden. And this is going to be my first time ever travelling to Sweden. We're going to Gothenburg. This is my first time flying from Edinburgh Airport, so let's jump in and take a little look around. I need to go and find out where to get checked in. I believe it's desks 3 and 4. And of course, we're going to skip quickly through the security onto a nice bar, Fever Tree. Well, we're now checked into the airport. I think I'm going to get a cheeky wee pint before we depart and off to Sweden. Apart from the expensive price tag of these pints, I do very much like this bar. However, I think the positioning of the bar would have been better over by the windows, so you can enjoy a nice pint and watch the planes taking off. Now, I have heard rumours, but I really wasn't expecting this place to be as expensive as it was. Well, that is us boarded right now, and as you can see, we've got a cracking sunset out the window. We're definitely going to be catching that when we get up there. What's up? That is me landed at a very, very wet and rainy Sweden. We're definitely not making any trade-offs for the weather here, I think it's safe to say that. After a very wet, unexpected arrival into Sweden, I needed to go and find my driver, but first I had to check through security. Now this is us just arriving into the taxi depot. The driver who picked me up was really lovely. He explained a lot to me about Sweden, and especially how the nightlife works. I have now arrived at reception. I'm just about to get checked into to these waterfront properties, and my god, it's raining still. Crazy. So I'm in K4, floor 5. Now if I knew what was about to happen next, I would definitely have put on better footwear. Ooh. My god, I'm out of breath after that. Holy. So after a painstaking 5 flights of floors I had to climb, we were met by this beautiful skyline. And here's my apartment where I'll be staying for the next 3 nights. I do think it's pretty nice. It's very small, very cozy, and it's got a beautiful view. But on this channel, that never comes without its problems. Well, I didn't expect this. I didn't quite expect, well, am I too tall or is the ceiling too small? Let's get on the bed. Wow, time to get some food, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it's not exactly a Swedish delicacy, but it does have some Swedish cheese. After some clueless thinking, I think it's definitely time to hit the bed. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get out there in Gothenburg and see what they have to offer us. Well, this is probably going to sound very, very silly, but what I have noticed since I've been here so far is there's a lot of things built out of wood. IKEA. Yeah, there's a lot of things built out of wood here, which yeah, it just seems so different than what we see back home. And when I say back home, it's only a short distance across the North Sea. Oh great, I've managed to find an actual tram. However, I can't see any tram stations, so that's what I'm about to go and look for just now. So as it appears, that's the tram lines behind us. We have made it to well, what you would call a station. It's similar to a bus stop of what we have back in Edinburgh. We're going to go and try and get into the main city centre just now. I'm just actually making my way out to one of the main stations in Gothenburg, and we're going to go and take a look and see what trains we can find there. So that's me at Gothenburg Central Station. We're just about to go in and have a little look and see what trains and things that we can see. Of course, we just took the tram to get here. So yeah, this city is pretty ginormous. Once again, in Europe, they do have quite an extensive tram network and yeah, a lot of electric buses and things. Now, I'm just about to go out onto the platform. I've actually spotted the XC2000. Now, I do really want to take a trip on that. I think it's about 3.5 hours, maybe 4 hours directly to Stockholm. And this is Sweden's high-speed train. So this is Sweden's high-speed train, otherwise known as the SJ2000. And wow, what a marvel of engineering this baby is. I think it travels at around about 125 miles an hour, so similar to what we have back home with the high-speed train, the British Rail Class 43. So I got a Red Bull, a cake, and this is a buffalo chicken thing. All of this together worked out at around 112 SEK, 120 SEK I think, which is around 10 or 11 Great British pounds. Well, the plan now is to actually go and take our first train trip in Sweden, and we're actually just heading to platform 14. What I've realised is they have different zones similar to what London has for their travel network. So you've got Zone A, Zone B, Zone C, just things like that. That was a quick 8-minute journey. It is absolutely freezing and pouring down here as well. We're going to go and try and find a place to get a coffee. Actually, there's a train coming in right now. We're going to catch that first. And yeah, the 8-minute journey has taken us to Mölndal. So I'm about to head into the city centre and, well, take a look and see what we can see. Maybe do a bit of shopping too. Well, granted, the weather is definitely not on our side today, but I must say Sweden is a very clean and beautiful, place. Now, I've just found this place called Hemkop or Hemklop. I don't know, you can correct me in the comments. Anyway, we need to go and do some grocery shopping and take some stuff back to the hotel. So that's what we're about to do right now. Here we go, basket secured. Let's see what we can find. So 2 bags of groceries for making sandwiches and other bits, snacks. Came to around about 55 quid, which isn't as bad as I thought. We're going to see what we've got when we get back. Wow, well, isn't that just beautiful? Well, isn't it fascinating this? It's like where modern meets postmodern. And yeah, what can you say about this railway station other than the fact that it's very beautiful, and it does contain so many different trains here. We just seen an electric loco up there. Let me get up here. Oh my god, I've just realised something really crazy. So the hotel I'm staying at, I'm actually walking on a path right now, and it's train tracks. You can see the sleepers there, and you can actually see the rails. And if you look just behind us as well, there's more rails there. This is a railway we're walking on. Well, that's us back now. Time to unload the shopping and see what we got from a Swedish convenience store. So this is what £56 gets you from a Swedish convenience store. So yes, I mean, it does come across as very expensive. However, you can't knock it. You can't knock it if you decide to come here. So you come here, you pay the price, let me tell you. Well, I'm gonna call it here. This is the end of day one. I'm gonna go out and just enjoy myself, get a nice little walk and come back and have some dinner. Right, well, time to get ready. And we're ready. Now let's get out and test those trains. Now in part 2 and 3, we're gonna take a look at Sweden's high-speed train. We're also gonna review some local Swedish food. But parts 2 and 3 are gonna shock you. It's not what you expect. If you want to see that, make sure and hit that subscribe button and hit the like button too, so I know that you're excited. I work very hard on my YouTube channel and we have a fantastic community. If you'd like to support me, we do have a buy me a coffee link and it's very greatly appreciated.